Hello everybody, welcome to today's topic. My name is Shazzy Gio and I'm a YouTuber who makes videos on a variety of topics. And because the skirmishes that are happening between India and Pakistan in the last few weeks, I'm going to talk about the issues with the Modi government and Arnab Goswami. So click the hands icon to like the video and click the red button for the video and check out my other content on the channel. So let's deep dive into the topic today. Now, why is the Modi government making lies after fabrication, falsification, data manipulation, and cheating to anything not to do with factual and truthful and untruthful data? And it is making problems within the Indian nation itself and with its own public, so to speak. And what has that done to the world? Because I'll tell you what, if the Modi government didn't make so many lies and fabrication and falsification and data manipulation, the world would be a better place. Now, let's just go back 30 years from now, and we're in 1999 or 2001. And when, for instance, when United States and NATO asked for India's help in fight against terrorism, the Indian government, the Modi government, of course, assisted, and they said, yeah, we can do this, blah, blah, blah. And somehow the Israeli government and the United States, government of the United States, they were told lies. Now, what do I mean by that? The Modi government gave them a package full of lies, and they fed them to the Israeli government and to the United States government. And what that did, that presented a false power projection of Modi and the rest of the world. It's because, as you know, I'm from Canada, and one day I was just walking downtown in Toronto, in Bay Street, and I saw Justin Trudeau, let me correct. I saw Stephen Harper and Prime Minister Modi of India. They were driving right on the Bay Street and going towards a meeting in a government hall. And you know how many cars I saw? You only need 2 cars. When any other Prime Minister comes of any other country to government of Canada, like, to meet Prime Minister Harper, there are only 2 cars. That's it. With Modi, you know how many cars there were? There were 50 cars. I counted them. That was the thing I'm talking about. The big picture. Power projection. The Modi government falsified, fabricated lies on such an extent that all the Western countries thought, yeah, this guy's right about fight against terrorism. And it gave a false attribute to the Western nations against fight against terrorism. And now, in the last recent weeks, in the last 5-6 weeks with the skirmishes with India and Pakistan, the world has seen who's more stronger of the 2 countries, conventionally speaking, the air forces, I mean. So, back to the point, the Modi government only specializes, they've got a skill set of lying. They lie to such a degree that they make their lies so strong the other person believes it becomes truth. And that's scary, because when that happens, then anything you make up, it becomes truth. And then the other person, you can make deals, you can make financial gains, you can do whatnot. Now, what happened? Because the IAF lost so badly and they were defeated, and the Modi government lied to Israel about power projection and got Israel and United States of America on the wrong side of the coin. Now, what do I mean by wrong side of the coin? Wrong side of the coin means you are saying something and you're saying this side is stronger, but actually this side is stronger. You're lying continuously, repeatedly, and you're saying this side is strong. It's not. And it is 2025 today, wonderful people of the internet, and if you see, now there are 3 Muslim superpowers, which is Iran, Turkey, and namely Pakistan. Because they all have such huge militaries, and 2 of the nations have nuclear weapons. So, whatever the Modi government said to United States and Israel, it's a total bunch of lies. Because if you look at Modi, he is not even qualified. He doesn't even have a father. He is not even educated. He's what you call in Hindi language, chaiwala. Chaiwala is a person who sells tea on the local street. You see? So his mindset, and he's not even married, so he has no responsibility. He's got no kids, he's got no future, he's got no bank, future, nothing. He's zero. So when you make such an illiterate, jahil in Hindi language, jahil means illiterate. This is Karan Tarpar saying on his channel, I'm not saying this, I love Indian people, I love India, I have nothing against India. I'm Indian myself, to be honest. But the thing is, when you have Karan Tarpar saying on official channel that India is led by an illiterate prime minister called Modi, who is jahil, and he's leading a nation of duffers. You see where this is going? It's a domino effect of all the things that are happening. And today, as you know, the Air India crashed. And Air India crashed, and I predict there are going to be more accidents in India. And it's nothing to do with anyone else. It's self-created problems. So, back to the power projection. When United States and Israel got this falsification data of power projection, they assumed that they are so powerful and they're so strong. They're not strong. Iran is a poor country because it got so many sanctions. But Iran alone can defeat Israel. Before, the thing was Israel alone can defeat the whole of Middle East. That's including the GCC Arab states, Iran, even Pakistan to an extent, Syria, Turkey, Egypt, combined Algeria, etc. Now, the opposite is happening. Because they lied. When you lie, you make things problems for yourself. The media was lying for the last 60 years that Israel is a victim of terrorism. It's not. Israel is actually the aggressor, and they are creating genocide with the Palestinian people. Indian government assisted Tel Aviv in these lies, in these falsification, in this fabrication. So wonderful people of the internet, the international media, since Iran fired 200 ballistic missiles on Tel Aviv, on their Air Force base, this was about like 4 months ago, the media has switched sides. They're siding with a 2-state solution of Israel and Palestine coexisting. So that is why all this is happening now. So the same thing is happening with the Modi government, because he projected something which is not there. And he said that this is what's going to happen. And it didn't, because he's a liar. He lies, and he fabricates, manipulates data. You can't lie in today, you get caught. And because of that, my next point I'm going to discuss is Arnab Goswami. Okay, this guy is a complete puppet of Modi. He's a total piece of crap. He not only lies, if one statement comes out of Modi, this guy projects it to 1,000 level times even greater lies. And he says, this is the truth. And this guy capitalizes on lies, because his job is to make Modi look perfect. And he's not. And now, what as Hamid Mir of Pakistan, who's a famous TV presenter of the Pakistani news channel, he has discovered today that Mr. Arnab Goswami has literally paid thousands of rupees to bring people on Indian TV and talk lies about Pakistan. So wonderful people of the internet, Arnab Goswami is a scammer. He's not only fake, he literally has millions of rupees in his bank provided by Modi government, who invites presenters on his show. He pays them thousands of rupees and he says, Janab, aap jhoot boliye Pakistan ke khilaf. And people will gladly, गरीब लोग हैं ना, गरीब बाप के बेटे को पैसे दो तो वो झूठ बोलेगा. So this is what happened. Mohammed Mir has disclosed that Arnab Goswami pays money for anyone who says garbage anti-Pakistan. So that's a huge story. I'm going to be making another video in the few coming days, and because Arnab Goswami is a black sheep of the whole of India. If you take this guy out, India is a nice, they've got wonderful Bollywood and everything, but this guy is a total nutcase. And to be honest, we don't need scammers. We've got enough scammers on earth, and even from call centers, like a lot of scammers, they can do a better job than Arnab Goswami. So this is the problem with the Modi government, and this is what is happening. And I thought to make the update because, as we know, an airline passenger, Boeing, has crashed and over 200 people are killed. Because when you lie from the top, it's a domino effect down the chain. Everybody gets caught. If you don't lie at the top, then everybody down becomes truthful and it's a smooth transition. So expect the worst coming from Modi government, and this is the reason why Donald Trump backed out and they kicked India out of Quad, and that's why Israel is suffering right now, because they were falsified data provided by the Modi government of lies, and that is why the whole world is in a state of shock. But I can drink a sip of tea because we need a few fools on planet Earth to make the world go around. So yeah, I'm gonna end it on this note, and if you enjoyed the video, click the hands icon, and if you want to see more of my videos, click the red button, subscribe, and hope to see you next video.